What happens when cops come face to face with the unexplained? These are the moments they witnessed things no one can explain. On September 2nd, 2022, a regular night walk turned into terror for this couple. The couple was on their nightly walk, flashlight in hand, when they saw a figure dressed entirely in white, standing still on the path ahead. Its long black hair was spread over its shoulders, hiding its face.
Oh, hell fucking no way. Hello? Hello? Okay. It's fucking moving. Hello? Hi. Are you okay?
The husband asked again and again, but there was no response. They moved closer, and the light revealed the horrifying truth. The figure had no face, just smooth, blank skin where facial features should have been.
Hello? Do you need help? What is it?
They were completely frozen in fear. They slowly stepped back. The flashlight was flickering, and the figure was trying to move closer with each passing minute.
What is it? Look at me shake. Hello? Hi. Are you okay? What is that?
Without a second thought, they turned and ran, not daring to look back. They never walked that path again, haunted by the faceless figure they had seen in the night. With that being said, let's move on to our second case. On October 21st, 2023, a paranormal mystery in Peru was discovered by cops. One eerie night on a deserted Peruvian beach, a police officer on patrol heard a faint sound from the wind. As he moved closer, the cries grew louder until they became impossible to ignore.
Fantasma en la playa le sucedió a un policía de Perú.
The cries seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once, blending with strange whispers that made his skin crawl. Suddenly, a fierce rush of wind knocked him off balance, and his radio crackled with static. The officer froze in fear, his heart pounding as the wails turned into haunting, guttural laughter. Was the creature annoyed by his presence? He fled to his car, shaken and unable to explain the encounter. Later, when he played back his audio recorder, the wails and faint whispers were unmistakable. Help me. Locals believed it could be La Llorona or a darker, unknown entity. The officer vowed never to return to that beach. Moving on to our third case of paranormal haunted activities witnessed by cops. On September 13th, 2024, terrifying moments were captured on police body cam. In the dead of night, a local police officer responded to a call at an abandoned house rumoured to be haunted. The house stood in eerie silence, its crumbling walls and shattered windows giving it a more spooky look. As the officer stepped inside, the air felt heavy and the faint sound of movement echoed through the halls. With his flashlight cutting through the dark, he searched the house, room by room. The officer couldn't shake the feeling he was being followed. Shadows darted behind him, always out of sight. His body cam picked up faint disturbances, but whatever was wandering there moved too fast to be caught clearly. When he reached the last room, suddenly, in the corner, a white apparition appeared. It was eerily lifelike. Frozen in fear, the officer stood staring as the figure seemed to watch him in return. His heart was pounding. He thought that it might be just another criminal, but it was not. It was something far more sinister than that. The apparition vanished in an instant, leaving behind silence. The officer fled the house, his body cam capturing the terrifying encounter. Some claim it was a trick of the mind, while others swear it was proof the house is truly haunted. Whatever it was, he never returned. With that being said, let's move on to our fourth case for this video. On September 24th, 2023, late at night, a police officer was patrolling an abandoned hospital, a place rumoured by locals for its eerie and dark past. The empty corridors, the faint sound of wind were only there to break the silence. Each step echoed loudly. The officer was already regretting his choice of accepting to perform duty here.
Hey, what's up? Ah! Con này nuôi
As he moved down the hallway, his flashlight caught something that froze him in place. A figure. It was a black creature, unnaturally tall, wearing a tattered hospital gown. Its hair was wild, like it didn't belong to anything human. The officer froze in fear. Who or what could be in this cursed place where no one dared to enter?
Sawadee ka, kawan uyay! Cầu thô thông
The figure suddenly glided through a door without a sound, as if it were made of shadows. The officer, heart pounding, decided to follow it, forcing his legs to move. He searched room after room, but the creature just disappeared into thin air.
给我拖动哦！五了吗？他一直引我过去的。
There was nothing. The creature had vanished. His fear turned to panic as he shouted into the emptiness, his voice echoing back at him.
恐怖卡！萨瓦迪卡，快路亚！给我头好痛哦！给我头好痛哦！五了吗？他一直引我过去的。
The officer ran out of the hospital, trembling and shaken. He couldn't explain what he had seen, but he knew one thing. He would never step inside that place again. Let's move on to our fifth scary encounter. On July 11th, 2022, in a quiet Australian police station, an officer sat down for a lunch break. The room was silent. As he unwrapped his sandwich, the ordinary day took a sinister turn. The table in front of him began to shift. At first, it was a slight scrape, like the legs brushing against the floor. But then it moved again, this time with force, as if an invisible hand was shoving it toward him. The officer froze, his heart pounding. He looked around, expecting someone to appear, but the room was empty. The CCTV camera in the corner silently records everything. The table continued to jerk and slide as spirits were trying to send him a message.
Tell their stories.
Just as suddenly as it began, the eerie activity stopped. The room was still again, but the officer couldn't shake the feeling that something unseen was still watching. When he later reviewed the footage, the chilling evidence confirmed what he'd experienced. The table had moved on its own, with no explanation in sight. What should have been a peaceful lunch break became a moment he would never forget, leaving the officer wondering what other secrets were wandering in the shadows of the station. With that being said, let's move on to our next eerie encounter. On October 13th, 2022, the man went into the forest to get away from the noise of the city. It was quiet, and he felt calm as he walked. The trees were tall, and the path was covered with leaves. Then, he saw her. A woman dressed all in white stood alone, far down the path. She didn't move, and it felt strange. He called out to her, but she didn't answer. He stepped closer, but something didn't feel right. The forest seemed colder, and the air felt heavy. Suddenly, she tilted her head, and he froze in fear. Fear took over him. He ran away with his heart racing. When he looked again, she was gone. The path was empty, but he couldn't shake the feeling that something was still there, watching him. He ran back to the safety of the city, promising himself never to return to that forest again. Moving on to our 7th paranormal activity. On the 12th of April 2018, the strange incident occurred just after 5:30 a.m. on Thursday. The New South Wales Police Department uploaded the video of the eerie footage recorded by their surveillance camera. This mysterious footage left shivers down their spines.
Members of a police department in Australia were left scratching their heads after spotting some potential ghostly activity captured via their CCTV system. Posting the video to their Facebook page, the New South Wales Police Force explained that a garage door in their parking lot had been inexplicably left open despite the area not being used for days.
The video caption claimed that, just before dawn, with the car park empty and quiet, a garage that hadn't been used in days suddenly started to open on its own. As you can see, with the door half open, a broom flies out. It stays upright for a few seconds, but then falls to the ground.
Curious as to who may have been responsible for the oversight, officers examined the security camera footage from the lot, and were surprised to find that the door had actually opened on its own. And, in a chilling culmination to the weird scene, with the door half open, a broom flies out, as if propelled by a spirited unseen force. It stays upright, then falls to the ground and gives one final kick, looking like it's in the final throes of possession. According to the police department, they've enlisted a technician to examine what appears to be a faulty door, and quipped that dealing with the demonic possessed broom is a job best handled by a parapsychologist, who investigates paranormal and psychic phenomena.
North Wales Police Department claimed that a technician is currently inspecting the door. The possessed broom sounds like a job for the Ghostbusters, but it still terrified a lot of officers working there.
Lest one think that the video was merely a Friday the 13th joke by the police department, they assured the public that the footage was genuine and that no shenanigans were at work on their part.
The members of a police department are still scratching their heads after spotting this paranormal ghostly activity. Moving on to our 8th case. On May 29th, 2022, this group of investigators decided to do a terrifying solo investigation at the mausoleum. The mausoleum stood in eerie silence as the investigator approached alone. This was the same place where strange events had been recorded before. The path up to the building was cold and quiet, yet as she neared, the lights inside flickered on their own without explanation.
Let her do her thing. There is no spirit box. Here you go.
Okay.
You got the big flashlight.
Pray for me, you guys.
There you go.
So, before I go in, remember, this is where it all started for Josh. So I'm gonna walk that same line. And holy shit, here we go. Hi, Helen. Hey, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, so out of all the, I'm not going to talk, you guys, I'm going to be quiet. Out of all the places I have ever been to and investigated, this is,
She paused, gathering her nerves, then stepped forward. Inside, the air was heavy, and every sound seemed amplified. A sudden voice interrupted her, a loud, chilling yell that overlapped her own when she said her partner's name. The voice was not hers, nor was anyone else supposed to be there.
Okay, guys, and the Miss Sweet Tea that's showing up, that's Josh. He's got my phone. I obviously have his phone. Yeah, great. Thanks, Josh. Keep telling me more shit right now I don't need to hear.
Footsteps echoed behind her as she moved further into the building. She turned, flashlight trembling, but nothing was there. The footsteps continued, following her movements as she explored deeper.
Okay. Go to the front door. Okay. Great. Oh, fuck, that was a camera. Shit. Thanks, Josh, can you please, you're not helping me here. Oh my God. This is as scary as it is. Fuck. Oh, little lizard. Thanks, Josh. I love you too, honey.
When she reached the final room, dread weighed her down. Shadows danced on the walls, and the feeling of being watched was unbearable. She froze when a faint, glowing white figure appeared in the distance. It looked so real, she could feel her breath catch.
I just heard something behind me. Where do I go? Where do you want me to go, babe? This is messed up. Oh my God. Holy f***. Sorry, you guys, for my language, but if you knew how it felt. Who's in there? Who are you? Are you lost? I heard something. Are you lost? What do you want? I just seen a light coming from somewhere. Okay. I'm lost. You're gonna have to help guide me back because I don't know where the Forgive my language, you guys. This is... If you knew how this shit felt. Holy shit. Okay.
The figure remained motionless for only a moment before vanishing, leaving the room empty once again. A chill of shiver was sent down her spine, and she ran back the way she came, her heart racing.
Okay. No, tell her to get out of there now. I'm coming. I am coming. How do I get out? I think this is how. Okay, am I coming the right way? Oh, shit. Oh, great. I am not going that way. There's a spider right in the middle of it. Shit. Fuck. Okay, I think I know where I am now. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Looked like there's something standing there. I'm still alive. What the hell's going on? What happened?
Yeah, the fucking dog was barking and growling or something. It wasn't the fucking. And then I kept on the live. I kept hearing fucking. As soon as you were coming up there, I heard a woman.
Yes,
I
me
was hearing
too.
fucking screaming things.
Yes.
Saying yes. I was doing in the lights. The fucking,
I didn't hear any yes, but I heard that woman screaming. The only reason I started getting huff and puff was you're like, get out of there now.
Yeah.
I thought the cops were coming.
No. All right, guys, we're gonna end this. I'm glad y'all got to see this.
Thank you guys for
yeah.
backing me up. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, it was
Holy
such a delay on
shit.
my side. I'm sorry.
I am like shaking right now. Honestly, you guys, though, that was. I have to say this. I know I'm sweating right now. I have to say this. Josh, I swear to God, I give you all the credit in the world.
Yeah, it's medics.
Because going in there by myself, and I can't imagine having.
By the time she reached the exit, the strange lights had gone dark. Whatever haunted that place had made its presence clear, and she knew she would never return. With that being said, let's move on to our 9th piece of paranormal footage. On December 14th, 2023, in the United States, a lone security officer known as 1275 was doing his rounds at a graveyard known for its eerie stories. It was midday, yet the air felt heavy and strange noises filled the silence. Doors that were locked swung open on their own. With each step, he knew he was getting closer to his worst nightmare.
Bear with me, guys. Okay, I'm back. Door was open again. Hello, security. Okay. I don't know how the hell they keep opening these. Hello. Yeah.
As he entered the small chapel, he called out, but no one responded. Flickering lights cast shadows that seemed to move on their own. Then came the sound of children's voices, faint and distant, calling from somewhere he couldn't see.
Yeah. Hey, you need to come out. I'm not playing anymore. I don't know where the hell these people are, or where. Jesus fuck. All right, call. Just making sure there's nobody in here.
He searched every corner, but there was no one. Suddenly, footsteps rustled in the leaves behind him. He moved around, flashlight trembling in his grip, but all he saw was the empty yard. The voices grew louder, echoing in the silence, and he felt something watching him.
Anybody in here? Hello? Yeah, but listen, you got to get out of here. You're going to have to come talk to me, okay? Where you at? I can't see you. You're correct, so you need to come out, okay?
In a split second, the chapel lights turned on and off again. Panic surged through him as he caught sight of a figure small and shadowy moving between the gravestones. It vanished before he could move closer.
You guys hear this. This is broad daylight. I don't know where this kid is. Where are you? That when my video uploaded and what the The lights are flickering on and off. Hang on a second, guys. So, don't know what the hell's going on here, but I'm about to check this out. Okay, guys. I'm really not sure what's going on here. Nope. Yeah. Done. This is some spooky shit going on here. Nope. This is why my security officer quit. Just so y'all can be witness here. I'm checking all this shit. I'm getting the hell out of here. This is my day off. I hear leaves crickling and shit. Nope. There was a kid standing, somebody was standing right over here when I walked right past them to the left. And the chapel lights just came on. Hello? Hey, look, if you're just out here fucking fixing to end up in jail, you understand? So where are you? Nope, I'm getting the fuck out of here. This shit, man. Nope, 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 nope. Hell, no, 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 no. Somebody's out here fucking me, or this is some scary fucking shit. I ain't doing this garbage no more.
Realizing he was alone against whatever haunted this graveyard, the officer backed away, heart pounding. He had seen enough. Leaving the grounds behind, he swore never to return. Whatever roamed that graveyard wanted to be left undisturbed.
I hear leaves crickling and shit. Nope. There was a kid standing, somebody was standing right over here when I walked right past them to the left. And the chapel lights just came on. Hello? Hey, look, if you're just out here you're fixing to end up in jail, you understand? So where are you? Nope, I'm getting this shit, man. Nope, 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 nope. Hell, no, 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 no. Somebody's out here me, or this is some scary shit. I ain't doing this garbage no more.
Let's move on to our last footage of moments when cops witnessed paranormal activities. On March 14th, 2017, cops in Brazil responded to a noise complaint filed by the school staff working there in school. The noise can only be heard from one floor. Little did the cops know they wouldn't encounter any criminal but this. Yes, they didn't witness any human making this noise by shutting doors this loudly. It was some creature that couldn't be seen by officers, probably a ghost. With fear running down their spines, they stepped forward to find a reason for this paranormal activity. It wasn't just a door being violently slammed, but a small fire suppression system. As they got close to it, the noise disappeared, and there wasn't a single sign of wind in that lobby. But another slamming noise started coming as soon as the cops turned their back. It's still a mystery. Some activities don't have an explanation with them. Indeed, some creatures still hate humans and don't miss a chance to haunt them. These chilling encounters remind us that not everything can be explained by logic. From faceless figures and haunted buildings to eerie graveyards and schools with unseen entities, the cops in these stories faced moments of pure terror. Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, these cases leave behind a sense of unease. So which encounter sent shivers down your spine? Let us know in the comments. For more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like this video. Comment below which case you find the most terrifying. Don't forget to press the bell icon for future notifications.